Okay, and we are live. So, today, we're just gonna go around wrapping up a bunch of quests. Once again, I don't expect this to take too long, but I do expect to wrap up almost all the quests we picked up, apart from the one with the Sepulchre and the Baraf Temple. This one I think is gonna be left for when we're higher level, but the others, like having to go back and talk with the Archmage, having to trade, renegotiate a contract, having to solve the feud between the two families. I think these can be all worked out today. So, we got lots of stuff ahead of us. Let's get started. Well, no, first, what did we do yesterday? Yesterday, we went on to the religious district. We went to the three temples, had to meet with a bunch of people. A lot of reoccurring characters were around in the Temple of Buraf. That was cool. Lots of quests got picked up and finished. Then we also finished a couple of quests. We went to the Black Market. No, that was no, we did the Black Market 2 days ago. Never mind. Then we went to the Brass Citadel. We explored that place. Got lots of quests, meetings and such. Then we went to the Valiant Trading Company and once again got some quests. Both the Valiant Trading Company and the Royal Tie-In want me to go and investigate the same place, so that's neat. 2 quests in one island. Anyway, that's about it, I think. Let me think. Nah, I think that's all. That's pretty much all we did yesterday. Today's gonna be pretty much more the same, where we're gonna go around getting our quest rewards, and also wrapping up a few of the smaller side quests. And the dog wants out. Give me a sec, I'll let him out. Excuse me in advance when he starts barking. What doggo? And there he goes. Okay. So, now let's get started officially. Boop. Boop. Alright. So first, this guy across the thingamajig wanted me to give him his satchel. Also, we leveled up.
A cozy Fentry. You have found the satchel?
There it is.
It is not as you must think. Complanca, hear me out.
I killed the guy.
If you will not support me, I understand. Your contempt is justified. But I beg you, please do not tell Aveta.
Just stop, man.
Merla, yes, I will do as you ask. So long as you do not tell Aveta. My word is my bond.
And done. I just had to kill the pirate.
Leave it to me.
That wasn't too hard. Who's that person over there? Oh, that's a bounty. That's a bounty person, never mind. We have to go and find somebody in here to renegotiate whatever his name was, his contract. Give me 1 second, we'll find him. Nope. Ah, that's the person we're looking for. I did do a quick checkup of all of our quests before I started the stream.
Merla, if you are not on the schedule, you are here to waste my time.
Examine them. Luca's shirt is spotted with a number of faded purple stains that you recognize as droplets of wine. Noting your interest, he tugs his jacket
The
closed.
service at the tavern are clumsy. Most clumsy indeed.
Alright. What about the tribe island?
A lawful claim, I might add. No matter what the native says to the contrary. He showed up with a forged contract, as if I wouldn't know the difference between our paperwork and theirs. Tawenu is lucky I only seized the forgery. The Galid is too good for his kind.
There must be an agreeable way.
Your villager friend would do well not to stand between the company and our prize. The company is allowed to solve problems as we see fit. And right now, Tawenu is a problem.
You're not being very agreeable.
Besides, lying is second nature to the Ranga heir and his ignorant cliente.
Why?
Simple enough. We take on the burden of caring for the tribe in exchange for luminous Adra rights.
And is the entire island Luminous Adra?
Tawenu is myopic if he thinks his tribe can thrive under Aranga in this climate.
So why don't you talk to him?
The Crown has been known to grimace at our client tribe privileges. We do not allow local trouble to stymie us so that Rawatai can steal an advantage.
And you're ashamed.
Tostenago, the company has every reason to congratulate itself. Now move along. I have larger matters to resolve than the fate of one insignificant island. This room stifles already. This again? Precomplan, can it?
This isn't right.
This is the homeland they signed away for money, Ak. I can almost guarantee the company will put it to more dignified use.
And you're gonna make them ally with your enemies.
This is... Ak, true enough. But breaking a contract for diplomacy's sake is simply not done.
You lose nothing by letting go of the island they've never had.
I would be remiss to uphold one contract to the detriment of our operation.
Hey, agreeableness. There we go. We got him.
Go on then. Some of us have more important duties.
Easy enough. You just gotta play these two companies against each other. Boom. Done. Excuse me. Now, what was that about a forgery? Did you bring a forged contract? Because that's really bad. That's no bueno. Hey.
Akira, you return. What say, friend?
I mean, I did it.
Akira, I cannot believe. A light after our long sorrow.
It wasn't that long.
My village is modest, but I came prepared. I set aside a few gems for trading. Yours by right. You are a friend of the Dwape. We do not forget.
Alright.
I got this.
Now let's
Mr.
do...
Watcher, we should speak.
And
here I thought Tawenu would hold vigil on the company's stoop until the last shard of Audra was dredged up from the ruins of his village. Sometimes it pays to be wrong.
I just did it to pass the time. Nah, it's fine.
Plenty of folk disagreed with you, it seems. I wonder, what makes you so different? The Valian Trading Company is so fixated on incremental profits that by the time they make any real headway, Rawatai will own every island in all but name. And the Hawana are so gullible that their loyalties will be spread across 500,000 contracts, and nothing but black powder will remind them who truly owns Deadfire.
That's not a good situation.
Stop by the Royal Deadfire District sometime. Rawatai needs men and women of action to represent our interests. And I can see a promising career for someone like
I already
you.
went there. Okay, well, I already went there, so that's fine.
Yeah, you're right there.
Who's Aveta? Oh, that's a person.
Our business is resolved.
Yeah. Okay. Now, next, we have to go and solve the feud between the two families, so let's go and talk to them about that, I think. I'm guessing. Who? Who is that person?
Well met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place?
She stares off into the distance with a longing expression. She doesn't settle on any point of particular interest. Everything from the high building to the cobblestone is a subject of fascination.
I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet.
Ah.
Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous Bathhouse. Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out. And I must return to the Roparu as a pauper.
So what happened?
More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease.
Ah.
It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions, to all of which the attendants are either blind or deaf. One day, I overheard more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients.
Because you gasp?
I was fired. And rightly so.
And what was it you heard? She shakes her head. Dab nabbit.
A wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters. In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation.
Can I help her out somehow?
You will find the luminous bathhouse in Periki's Overlook.
I could use some crew on my ship.
The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders. Here they organize their business and trade, digging up the archipelago with both hands and carrying riches overseas. In her welcoming embrace, the Queen allowed a similar concession to the Royal Deadfire Company. You would do well to see as much of Nekataka while you are here, I am thinking.
Alright. Okay, now let's do a quick level up. Go, 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 go. Level quickly. Quick. Quick, quick, quick. For this level, I get to pick one thingy. Let me pick... What about this over there? Increase the paladin's maximum zeal. Ooh, I get to do more stuff. Yes, please. And more another weapon proficiency. I don't know. Give me a gun. Thank you. Okay, done. It's not really a quick level up, is it? That'll take a while. Hey there. Let's see. Athletics, intimidate. Next. Okay, charge. Nope. Vigorous defense. Not really. Get this into the fray thingy. And get... poleaxe. Longsword. There we go. Next. The Pirate Man. Stealth. Insight. You get another spell. This one was pretty good. This one. Okay. And you get another skill. Get a bigger gun. Okay. Next. Zoti the Priestesses. Boop. Boop. And get new spells. Let me see. While casting AoEs, you can make them bigger or smaller. Nah. Make them afraid. Nah. Grant an inspiration to a single ally. Nope. Grants all allies a bunch of buffs. Yes, please. And get to use bigger shields, I guess. Okay, last level, the Wizard. I'm just gonna pick a good spell. Boop. Boop. Mega Magic Missile could be good. Pole of Aora. Dimensional Shift. Minor Arcane Reflection. Essential Phantom. Wall of Flame. Iron Skin. Make things bigger. Magic Missile. And get a bigger... a wand. Wand proficiency. Okay, we're done.
Sure.
Let's keep it up. Back to the Bezonzo estate. Bentendo estate? Bartado estate. You really should talk with your counterpart. Oh wait, you know what? Let me go and go to Valeria, the Valeria estate, and see if we can get a discussion going. Because now that I know their plans, I can maybe blackmail them into doing that. The Valera estate. I guess we're gonna have to go upstairs after this. Yep, upstairs. These are the guys that are loaning their house to sell swords. It might be so they can recruit members for their heist.
Am I supposed to play nanny?
Ado, I hear you witnessed an unfortunate exchange behind the Adra Mill. You kept Lara and Orso from the Beyond. We could use such a mediator. Martina has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house.
What is it?
Let me take point on this one, Father. Some royal Deadfire crews have lately taken to pirate hunting. One such crew has been boasting of their victories near the Wild Mare, singing their Rauatai songs and making our clients anxious. Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Baldatos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel.
So what do you want me to do about it?
It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
Ah, kill him, huh?
You could always start shooting the shit out of one another and leave good Deadfire folk be. Just a suggestion.
I'll talk to them.
Perfito. I am sure the words of the Great Watcher will save the day. Make sure those royal bastards understand the Queen's birth is Valera territory.
Anyway, we gotta get a good discussion going.
My time is free.
Meh.
Ado, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeres?
They know their plans.
Cosi, are you accusing me of something? Martino?
Que? I am always planning something.
Martino.
What can I do if Itzali worries without cause? She knows nothing that can hurt us.
And he winks at us. Well,
Ado, what
I told
brings you
him
to the Hall of the Valeres?
you're having trouble. Maybe before we do this trouble thingy, I want to go and do the quest they asked me to do. Maybe it'll help me persuade them that I'm helpful. Excuse me. So we have to go to the tavern and try to find some Rautai sailors and persuade them to leave. We can ask nicely, I'm gonna guess. Who's that person? Ivor the Bright? Never heard of him.
Gone sickle comes for gone shepherds us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sacred stair, that thy path shall be made clear.
That's why I don't remember him, because he doesn't have really dialogue. He only gets shouts, barks. He gets like 2 lines. That's better than nothing. Anyway, let's find these sailors we're supposed to be looking for. In here. Excuse me? Let's see. I really do want to try persuading them to leave. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, is it Captain Radora? No, it's not. What? Where? How far are these guys? This one. Find the sisters ousted from the wild mare and Queen's birth. They're singing outside. Okay. But first, this person over there I don't think I've talked to. A young woman lingers near the stage.
Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dresses funny. Probably drunker than an eel in a barrel of mead.
I haven't.
Just crushing void. I thought as much. Listen, the guy I'm looking for owes me a lot of money. 5,000 coppers. You help me find him, and I'll give you 20%.
I mean, that sounds like that's a lot of money.
The drunk old goat I was pestering you about, Oswald. Like the credulous fool I am, I gave him a loan, and he ran off before paying me back.
Alright, sure.
I can't thank you enough. No one's been willing to so much as tell me the date until you came along. The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the courtesans upstairs, Analis. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can.
Have you tried asking nicely?
She wasn't receptive to my particular charms.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She'd come find me.
Oh, wait, let me ask her some questions.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Who are you?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. But hey, what the hell? I'm one of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwooden countryside. You know Admeth Hadret, hero of the War of Defiance?
Maybe.
He's my great whatever.
What's the problem with that?
When people find out, they start doing weird shit. Calling me lady, opening doors for me, buying me drinks. Really, the title is a mockery. It means nothing to me.
Alright, I mean, sure. Well, what do you know about Oswald? She groans theatrically.
The man's a family friend. Has been for... must be 4 generations now. The perk of being an elf, eh?
That is a perk.
It's my fault, really. I should have known better than to believe that damned old drunk knew what he was doing. Man's a wizard. You understand, and a tinkerer. He convinced himself and me he could, with enough luminous adra, create a device that would add years to one's life. Must have been a crock of shit, because one day he up and ran without a word of explanation or apology.
Maybe he died. That sounds like animancy. That sounds like animancy. I think he's on the incompetent side of animancy. So maybe he's gone forever. Let's find the lady friend.
That's unusual.
There she is. No sexy stuff, only talking.
Come, lay your head on my breast.
I said no sexy stuff.
I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilber.
Nah.
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
Let me help.
Oswald has visited oft of late. He's
Ooh.
a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original El Dadiran.
Do you have a whole library in here?
He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him. Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
Armoire? This cupboard. Or whatever.
Consider it done.
This thing over there. The journal. This afternoon I walked the street of Neketaka, thinking of the Deerwood. I've not seen a sign of the girl, Alia be praised, next day or next month. The shadows are strange here, seeming to move on their own accord. I have many enemies. As I put me down to bed this evening, I heard a faint whispering beneath my window. I'm not crazy. I must leave this place. And the final page, the symbol of Woodica. Alright. Give the journal to Khan. What, is she gonna be able to read something I haven't? Well, maybe she knows where Oswald lives. The last entry was... Okay, it was about the Woodica's crown. Maybe it's part of the Leaden Key. We'll see.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Here's a journal. She flips to the journal. Somehow, Woodica.
Oh, Oswald, you really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool. Where could they have taken him?
You must have sailed through half the Deadfire to get to Neketaka. Anything catch your eye?
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards. I hate boats.
I don't know if I hate boats or not, so we're gonna say nothing.
Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick. When our ship neared Neketaka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked.
Strange.
Go take a look then, and let me know what you find. With any luck, you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll...
Okay, well,
Leave it to me.
that's another quest that leaves me off island. So, that'll have to wait for next time. Let me rest at the inn. Ooh, hello, Deadfire Mech Warrior. I meant to make a couple of streams, but you made this one. Yay! One's better than none. But it's alright. This is the holiday period. It can be strangely busy during these times. Have you seen a group of rural Deadfire Company soldiers?
Aye, they're up on the balcony outside.
Ah, that's where they are.
If this is some kind of trading company squabble,
It
take
is.
elsewhere, right? My staff already have more work than they need. And blood's damnably difficult to get out of the rugs.
I'll just ask them nicely.
You see anything you like, you let me know.
I want to rest because we have a quest that needs to be done at night, so let's get nighttime going.
Fancy a chit chat?
Oh, chit chat. She swears on her feet, a soft, low moan easing from her throat. She rubs a thumb over her worry-bitten lips. Are you okay? Sweat trickles a line from her temple to drip from her chin. Her eyes are hazy, far off.
Roger.
Slowly she swallows, the trough working to bring her voice back, or to keep her meal down.
It's nothing but awakened terror. Soon to pass.
You may want to aim away from our watcher there if it's gonna pass out of your mouth.
Jeez.
Sorry. I know you're going through something there.
Making some homemade mac and cheese in the Trials of D&D. Well, that's fortuitous. I just did a game of D&D yesterday. That's why I may sound a bit tired because I came back late. Look at that. That's nice.
it's something, all right.
Wanna talk about it? Or you should hear him out, Zoti. You can tell if he's poking fun at her or not.
If it's worth anything to you, I think I got some of the same worries.
You worry about the same things as I do? The horrors I see in my dreams? Aora dying and hell going dark? Really?
Maybe.
Well, not the same, exactly. But maybe the same kind of feelings beneath it all. About who we are to our god and who he is to us.
The DM give you a multi-class dwarf barbarian cleric. Ooh, that's a strange combination. I guess it depends on the god. She blows out a heavy sigh. Eyes downcast, she rocks back on her heels.
Now that I understand. No matter what our lives were like before, we're not so different, me and you. But tell me, honestly now, you and the Watcher, do you?
Her voice breaks slow and hoarse, and her eyes dart to the right before she continues.
You see those shambling corpses too?
No. At her hastily whispered words, the hair on the back of your neck stands on end. You glance around just to be safe, but there's nothing to be seen, nothing unusual anyway. Even in the direction Zoti is staring affixed. What do you see?
I see a body of stitched together parts and flayed flesh. It's got 3 heads and 4 stretched limbs.
That's bad.
On each of its heads curves 3 white horns from above 3 blind eyes.
Sounds like animancy.
The beast is big as a mountain, and shambling toward us beneath the sun turned black as slow.
Her eyes roll skyward and she teeters on her heels as if she's riding the cusp of a seizure. The lantern rattles in her grip. She exhales a sigh.
I know it ain't really there. Lately, it's been getting worse. Some nights I wake sweaty and shaken. Other times, I'm already awake.
Maybe we should look into that.
I got my eyes wide open, staring down the darkness, watching one lantern after another flickering out. And every soul looks so ripe, darn near rotten with a need for reaping.
Are you talking about human beings? We can relight the lanterns of hell given enough time. What does that mean?
Dark days are coming for Kithkind. When the last light of hell burns out, the final harvest will be upon us.
Are you gonna kill everybody?
I think we might all die out.
Man, we'll be fine.
But does Gon want me to stop it? Or to help?
We'll be fine.
I sure hope you're right, Watcher. Because if you're wrong... No. I know you're right. Gon's chosen me. So until I figure out what's needed of me, I'll do my darndest to help you on your path.
Nah, you'll be fine.
We'll figure this out.
Ignore the apocalyptic prophecy. She stares into the distance. Can we help?
I'm carrying more souls than I've ever shepherded before. So, I don't know that it'll work this time, but used to be. When the dreams were riding me hard, I'd cleanse my soul before Gon.
There's a temple to God over here.
If we stop by the temple in Nekataka, I can perform the ritual. Please, I need the relief. It won't take more than a minute under Gon's statue, that's all.
We can do that, sure. Though we do have a couple of quests to do in the area, so let me just go and do some quests and then we can go to the temple, okay? Calm down. And don't kill everybody, please. Don't go crazy. Yet. I guess. Let's see, so we have to talk to the sailors to make sure they know that they're not welcome. We gotta solve the feud between the two families. We gotta get that one guy's debt collected so I can get a discount at the shipyard. I think those are the 3 quests we have to do here. I might be forgetting one. It's a bit hard to keep track of. I'm gonna be honest. Then we'll go to the Temple of Gon. Hey, sailors.
I've noticed you seem to be frequently at odds with others in your order.
Some of my brethren don't understand why I gotta do what I do. But I'm not beholden to them.
I can certainly sympathize.
Alright.
Defiance Bay, am I right?
Who are you?
I was but a face in the crowd. But I remember the one who walked out of Hadron House alive.
What?
He's had more than a few. Perhaps we should go before this ends in rambling professions of love.
Well, he gotta get kicked out.
I'll trouble, Elfman? Because it's like there's a great big lady crouching on your shoulder.
Oh, he might be a watcher. He presses his lips together and for a few seconds look as if he's struggling against Isilmir.
So, what brings you here, friend?
What are you doing?
Captain gave us extra coin to occupy ourselves while we're on leave. We've been draining Valian wine cellars, trying to remember the words of Rawatai anthems, but loudly as often as not.
Please leave.
I do not understand. We have done nothing wrong.
There's a musician in the bridge. He looks.
He plays any Rawatai songs. Come on, boys. Let's get out of here.
And that wasn't even a lie. Got him, baby. Okay, next. Let's go back to the house and see if we can get these two families to start talking to each other. No, wait, no, first. Let me see if I can get the debt collected. It should be around here somewhere. If I can get the debt collected, I can get the discount for the shipyard and I can do some ship upgrades before we leave. I guess. I'm not sure. I've been spending lots of money on bribes. So we're looking for pirates around here. I think that's it.
So she asked him what he calls that trick, and he says the Consueli.
Hello? We gotta talk. Oh god, he has a wolf companion that's blocking him. That's the wolf companion? That's the wolf companion? Come on.
You the one
Got
causing
him.
trouble in Cotter's neighborhood.
You got a debt to pay.
I thought Remaro's pup kept better company.
Ahoy, friend. So you still be doing that old referring yourself by name thing? Would have thought it'd have cost you enough lays by now to be dropping that affectation.
Wow.
Cotter has not missed the sound of your voice, Seraphin. Your smoke and mirror ghosts do not impress Kaletzia, and they do not scare Cotter.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Valian names all sound the same to me. Which one is the pretty wolf?
You'll know soon enough.
Pull the spirits from the in-between. Hota's eyes snap open the distant, then he grows aware of the many forms thronging you. The moment passes as you dispel them from view.
Come, Planker. Cotter does not doubt his eyes. What do you want?
You got a debt to pay?
Zamar has money problems. Cotter has solutions. The little man doesn't know how to count his coins. Cotter heard a newcomer was talking with Zamar.
That might be me.
Wrong play, Cotter. Let's be keeping this so friendly as a friendly fucking chats. Lest the captain be calling your raise.
Look, Selexia. Your supper comes with blue fur.
Uh-oh.
Tell the shipwright to accept Cotter's deal before he suffers another setback.
Nah.
Not Selexia.
His hands goes to the scruff of his companion's neck. A chuckle rises with his mate, which they fight to suppress.
There's better ways to scare him than threatening innocence.
Kosi, and whose side are you on? Your Casita or the wolf? No one threatens Cotter, you overstuffed boil.
Oh well.
Seletia, the throat.
I guess we fight. Let me just blow up all the gunpowder. I think we can survive the explosion, but they can't. Fireball, please. Right in the middle of everybody.
Let's try again.
No, we got interrupted. Come on, fireball. Run back. Okay, you run back. Now fireball, please. Boop. And priest, maybe you can like protect us or something. Heal us, sure. Whoa. Jesus. Alright. That's done. We have some injuries, but we survived. Easy fight.
Give me a real challenge.
Of course.
Okie dokie. So are you mad about the gunpowder I just blew up? I can pay you back if you need to.
Welcome back. Looking for anything specific?
Alright. Well, that's done. Next up, the family feud we gotta solve. So I did these guys a favor, so maybe then they'll listen for me to go and talk with the other family. Maybe. Maybe. There's a chance, I think. I've tried to blackmail them with their plans, but they don't really listen to you. I can't tell them I know your plan, stop it, or I'm gonna tell the other family now go and talk. Okay, it doesn't happen. I guess. Anyway, favor done. Oh, they're gone. It's because it's nighttime. Let's see if they're in another room. There's one of the guys.
Good night, Watcher. We can speak in the morning.
Well, time to wait for the morning to arrive. Nope. And there we are. 13 hours wasted.
Ado, what brings you to the whole of...
I did your quest.
I no longer hear the perverted anthems of Rawatai echoing across Queen's Birth.
Excuse me. I have some questions
I must
first.
entertain them. Go on.
Nah, I did a favor.
And Zili has a new audience. Clever.
He unceremoniously tosses you a sack of coin. His strengths are already elsewhere.
Stick with me and you'll be on the winning side when the dust settles.
Infighting only strengthens your enemies.
Merla, you and my father are too alike. Go on. I'm still waiting on word for the next job. You have a few days to decide where your loyalties lie.
He gave me some sales. Neat.
Ado, what brings you to the whole of the Valeres?
Please talk it out with the other family.
The Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances.
That's because you're planning to rob them.
This is the richest prospect on Eora, but we cannot grow our family business.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it.
What if you were nice about it?
Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her.
Well, look. They're kind of paranoid about you.
If we must. What is it?
Truce.
Shoddery. Our disagreements are beyond the point of shaking hands.
What if it wasn't?
This is not your feud. If anything, I question your interest.
You're a businessman.
You have little to gain by peace between our families. But you speak as if you might. You want to help? Convince Ezali to negotiate. She ignores my invitations.
You need some neutral grounds.
Until then, leave me be.
Alright, now let's go back, tell her about the plans they have, and then maybe they'll consider negotiating. I think I should save before I do that, though. It might be too late. If I tell them the plan, they might just jump at the opportunity to try and kill them all. So I'll have to save beforehand, because I want to use the fact that I know the plan. The heist they're planning on their bank, to persuade them to talk. If that's even a possibility. Okay, let me save. Oh, never mind. It's auto-saving right now. Okay, let me save. And try this. Up. Okay. Madame. Do you know about bank heists? And do you want to be part of it? I mean, as the banker.
My intelligence speaks of agitated whispers in the Valera household. Then ask. But do not waste my day with trivialities.
Okay, about the plot.
Have on then, and don't leave me in suspense.
Let's see, one of your guards conspired with the Valeras to rob your vault. I found this floor plan of the estate. The T's are mapping a route into your vault. I heard from a burglar that there's a plot to break into your vault. I mean, I guess that's all three of them. A sickle of a smile spreads from cheek to cheek.
Now we know enough to sidestep this particular trap. Here, your deserving pay.
Ooh, a new hole.
I suggest we allow this heist to play out as intended. We will watch as our enemies walk into a trap. This will be the end of the Valera's short, ignoble reign in high society.
Just talk about it.
It most decidedly is.
Just talk about it.
I have no use for a faint heart. Find me when you come to your senses.
Just talk about it.
Speak up. My business never sits still for long.
Just talk about it.
Vitello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
Just talk about it.
His brood threatens open bloodshed in the streets, and he thinks delusional little snake. Fine. But you can assure him that I won't be alone. Go on then. Let him know. Before I change my mind.
Yay. And now they all live happily together forever. And get married. Up. Alright. This is a long quest. Also, hello doggo. The dog is here. Hey buddy, say hi. He's napping in my bed. I woke him up when I came back from D&D today. I mean yesterday. No, it was today. I came back from D&D at like 2 AM. Woke up the dog. Now he's tired. I'm tired too. Okay, to the estate. And then back up to the floor, and then back into the room, and then we tell them to talk about it. And hopefully they won't send me back. They won't send me back to give back an answer. I'm getting tired of being a messenger. Just meet already. Yo.
Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeres?
Just talk about it.
You really managed to convince that stubborn Pugra to show up. I'll make sure the estate is prepared to receive her.
Oh, you're doing this in your house? That's not good.
I will send a messenger to fetch Azali. Whether she is still receptive to the idea of a truce is ultimately up to her.
Uh-huh, we'll see. Excuse me. I'm fine.
You're looking prettier than when you left or so.
Merla, cut it out.
Bardato and Valera representatives stand arrayed around the dining table, wearing expressions of anxiety and resentment. The temperature of the room suggests no more amity than when the discussion began. Just talk about it. Before you can finish your sentence, Atello cuts you off with a hard wave of his hand.
You run your bank like a crime syndicate. Some of us struggled to tell the difference.
We can take it up with the director anytime you feel like explaining why your children are intimidating my merchants.
She opens her palms in every way composed. She glances over at you. Her mouth turns downward.
I see our would-be mediator has arrived. Well, we're here. I hope this wasn't some elaborate, ill-advised jest.
Uh-huh.
I would not willingly welcome a Bardato beneath my roof for the sake of a jest.
Just talk about it.
As long as the Valera remembers his place, we shouldn't have any problems.
My place is in the dueling ring. Care to let the gods decide, Lady Bardato?
No fighting, just talking.
Quiet, Martino. Watcher, now would be the time to lay out your reasoning.
I've made allies of former enemies before. I think we can all pull together into a stronger force to fight our common enemy, the other trading company.
Ak, raise the stir in the White March Mountains. The same could be done here.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
A force? Watcher? To what end?
Death to the Principe, Rauta, and everyone who stands against us. Money. Nah, common enemies.
Oh, why be stopping there, Captain Watcher? There'll be so many things for the killing, like kittens and rainbows and joy.
A point on which we are agreed.
Hey.
And yet, here we are.
Atello, you let your children lash out at the Bartedo. What's your goal?
My goal? To wring out a little respect from this feud before we go under. The company will bleed us dry. We give our lives, our loved ones' lives, and they don't lift a finger to help us. The Bardatas turn their backs. Why shouldn't I teach my children to walk with their heads high?
How about shedding blood? That's the point. You're distracting yourself from what's important. Why you shut them out of the trade? Can you kiss and make up like normal people? That's the point. You're distracting yourself from what's important.
So, what's your solution? We square off against each other on a field?
If you want to carve a bloody swath through the countryside, you need friends along.
That's real lonely otherwise.
You did come here to negotiate a peace agreement, yes? I have my doubts.
And why did you shut out the family from the trade?
One does not arm the competition. Besides, Lesser people have made more of themselves without the aid of banks.
And the pirates?
Vagabonds. The only thing I'll say for Otello is that he is a son of the Republics. I'll treat him like any enemy of note.
Uh-huh.
I'm amazed you can say this with a straight face.
What is that thing? Enough. Intimidate. You were a goldback paladin once.
Once you owned the castle, things change.
Don't you know a chance of profit when you see it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You make a living putting the right people to work in the right places. What suits the Valera family? She hesitates, her mouth tightening to a thin line.
They are passable sailors.
And would you like your ships restored?
Of course, but...
I want the Principe out of the trade lanes.
What?
Half of this month's shipments are missing. I'll give you coin and crew for 5 ships to earn back my investment.
6 ships. With 6, I will drive the Principe from these waters like rats from a fire.
Look at that.
Even money says the Principe already be shaking in their timbers at the raw thought of your 6 fish-stinking ships.
Shut up, Seraphim. Not the time to be a pirate, okay?
You think yourself the first to underestimate us, little one?
6 ships. I believe we just made a deal, Valera.
Then it's settled?
So it seems. For the time being. Time will tell if this arrangement is a favorable one. My hosts, you'll excuse me if I return home.
Hey, friends. And now they all kill the pirates. Happy ending. Well, that's the feud solved, I guess. Let me run out. Well, let me see if I talk to the family heads if they give me something for it, or not. Okay, so once we're done with that, we'll go to the Temple District and go to the Temple of Gon for Zoti's nightmares. And then we have to go to the Magic District and talk with the Archmage. And their apprentice, too. And then I think that's everything. Yo.
With our new capital, the fleet can be fully restored by month's end. Here, you may count yourself as one of the family. That grants you the right to display it.
Duskfall. A longsword. Ooh. I'll give this to Eder. You can have the new sword. Boop. Alright.
Hey, sure.
Next up, the other family. See what they have as gifts. I like gifts. We got a bunch of ship stuff. We got to be friends. So many things. Nah, I like that. That was a good quest. Let's go over here. Let me fast forward because why not? Okay. Let's keep it up. Hello. Any monies?
I never thought to see a Valera on my payroll. I have not forgotten my debt to you. The Bardato Vault is crowded with enough heirlooms that we won't miss this one.
I'll give this one away for money purposes. Okay, so that's done. What about the debt collection? Return to the shipwright. Okay, that's fine. So let's go to the Temple District and visit the Temple of Gon. See what Zoti wants to do over there. Alright. I'm out of here. Take the east exit to the sacred stair. And the Temple of Gon, thank you. Oh god. You see a billowing cloud of smoke behind the houses ahead of you. Uh-oh. Something happens. In the higher reaches of Neketaka, Slanting shanties and buildings of foreign designs fall away to be replaced by colorful open homes with wide wooden doors, boasting intricate reliefs. Rather than pester you for a bit of coin or a bite of food, the children here try to sell you tickets for a play or extol the benefits of public baths. You turn a corner and plunge into commotion. One of the great homes crackles before you, completely ablaze. Most of the Juanas stare enraptured by the flames, but a few cry out and run for the fire brigade. Examine the house, quick. Look hard. The home seems no different than the others in the district, though perhaps a bit larger than average. Bright blue paint flecks with white accent peels off the sturdy stone. The large front door are open, coughing smoke onto the street, and you think you can make out shadowy movement within. Fresh torches lie on the heaves above. This was the work of arsonists. Enter! You plunge through the open door, arms raised protectively over your mouth. Smoke surrounds you and the heat plucks at your skin, curling your hair. Then you see the bodies. Sprawled onto the main floor are 3 corpses. 2 lie on the floor, wounded from small thin blades still oozing blood. A third is dragged over a long, low chair, her body punctuated by crossbow bolts. Investigate. Oh, spirits. Loot the bodies. Look for clues. Look hard. A faint trail of bloody footprints marks some path towards the back of the house. Go. You burst through the back door onto an almost abandoned street. A group of ragged kith holding torches are the only one present. You note one of them holds a bulging sack stained with blood. One of the kith, a broad-shouldered man, is in a tight-fitting mask, scowls. Garcel's our hero, seems. The boss is me, you know, back off. Meh! This is for the people in the house. We can win, it's okay. If there's gunpowder barrels, we can just blow them up again. Only 3 guys. Where's the 4th guy over there? Another enemy. A Powermancer, huh? Let me send Claude over there. You guys are all melee fighter. Let's hold them up. You are casting. Give me the tentacles. They're gonna help. Oh wait, another location please. Over here. There we go. You do the mega spell please. The best spell. There we go. And now we just wait for the wind to happen. We just wait for them to realize that they're all dead. The tentacles just murdered that guy into a bunch of giblets. Oh, there's a flame blight over there. Bunch of flame blights. Let me try a spell. Magic missile, go.
What can I do you for?
Give me a heal, please. Alright. Mega spell, go. Spell him. Dice damage. There's more flame blights coming in, but why? The Powermancer's already dead. There goes the tugs. Super spell, go. Boop, 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 boop. So much damage. Happens quickly. Priest person, you're doing spells, it's okay. Oh, they got my pirate man.
Can't take much more.
Boom! What happened to Ed there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's paralyzed. No, he's not.
What do you need? Stay behind me.
And almost done. Boom! We win! That was a tough one though. All the flame blights were really helping him out. Yoink! Money me, please. The Adventurer's Grimoire. Not impressed.
Don't see why not.
Okay, well, that was the encounter. Bada bing. And bada boom. Okay, now go back to the temple, please. Please, no more random encounters. Made it. Nice. So we go over there and pray, then we go to the magic district and talk with the magician man.
So you're the commander.
Here's where I do the ritual.
Iron Flail?
Right there under the statue of God.
I got this. I got this.
Rubbing the back of her neck, self-consciously, Zoti casts her gaze to the side.
Nothing like a homecoming to make a girl remember her roots, even if they are dried up and half dead.
Ada's a sour look on his face. She sighs, nudging a bit of mud from her boots before she lifts her face to settle on you with her big, dark brown eyes. Is hers being gone anti-Aethys?
Sometimes I wonder if my brethren don't think I got black ichor running in my veins.
They just don't know your value.
Why are you so fine to me, Watcher?
Because you heal me.
Makes me think untoward things.
Oh no. No.
Gives me notions I don't need to be getting.
No. No sexy stuff.
I can't risk straying when I got a duty to gone.
We're here to cleanse your soul.
Alright. Yeah, I'm ready. I've done this before, but never with such a full lantern. You may want to stand back. The experience can be somewhat intense.
Kneeling before the statue of Gon, Zoti sets her lantern between her knees. Head bowed, she presses both palms to the copper cage. A low chant lilts from her lips. As it grows louder, the light from her lantern glows brighter, as does the lantern that the statue of Gon holds in one skeleton hand. The two lights pulses in rhythm with the chant, resonating with each other, twin heartbeats that pound faster and stronger until the light of Gon's lantern bursts outward in a shower of violet-hued rays. The essence bathes Zoti's bent form, making her jolt upright as a cry escapes her.
Don't know if I feel cleaner, but I feel something. Blessed for sure.
She offers you a half smile as she retrieves the lantern.
Let's just hope it lasts, because my lantern feels as heavy as ever, full to brimming with essence, like dark water spilling over my mind.
So, don't you release the souls ever?
I was born to reap souls and lead them to the light. Now with Aethys dead, and these dire visions, I think I need to shield them from a hell gone dark.
Ah.
But the more I gather, the more my mind turns to tatters.
The beyond hasn't gone dark.
Not yet, no. But soon, Gon has shown me the coming end.
What if I get the souls? You know, I can also do that.
That ain't gonna happen.
Dang.
You'd ask me to turn my back on my god?
Alright. The Dawn Stars are all about the goodness and light. Why are you so concerned with death and darkness?
Why do you think the god of rebirth held an aspect of death within him? You can't have life without dying. There ain't no beginning without a prior ending. Ain't no day without night. No spring without fall. You can't grow crops if you never harvest for seeds.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I'll be right behind you.
Well, I'm not sure if that did anything, but we tried. But it seems like she has a vision that the afterlife is about to be over. The cycle of reincarnation. Which is, I think that might be what Aethys is planning, is to...
talk so much, you seem to care about very little.
Oh, apologies, lad. Didn't realise we'd be only ever speaking of subjects deep and meaningful.
Oh, don't strain yourself on my account.
Alright. This might be Aethys' plan, is to destroy the cycle of reincarnation. Which would technically kind of maybe destroy the world. Because then people wouldn't have souls anymore. I want to go to the place where the Wizard's Apprentice works. There we go, over there. We got their magic item back from being stolen, so we can turn it in. And then we can talk with the actual wizard, whose book we stole, totally legitimately, for the crown. Hello.
You're back. Kue, any news?
Done.
You are willing to put up all that money?
It wasn't that much.
What of the gloves? What happened to them?
Done.
At least I know Arkemir won't feed me to the imps. Take your discount as well. If the cupboard doesn't make its goals, so be it.
Okay. Why don't you come with me?
Madiko, I fought so hard to get here, but I won't miss a splinter of this place. Hey, imp! I quit.
Oh.
For what it is worth, I have not enjoyed a moment of our time together.
Huh? Make Master angry? Arkamir will grow a turnip in nasty Pasina's mouth. Be safe. Many horrors out there.
Agrasima, I think. Corres, wherever you're headed, it can't be worse than...
Did I just break the shop? Yeah, you can be a wizard, whatever. So now who sells stuff? The shop imp?
Shop imp, greetings.
Hey, I still have a discount. Does he have anything interesting for me to buy? Not really. Let's speak with the Archwizard. Now we stolen 2 things from him. We stole his book and gave it to the crown, and we stole his apprentice. And they're probably gonna die out there, I guess. We already have Adolf for wizards. We don't need 2 wizards in the party, I guess. Maybe. Anyway. Hello. I'm here. Invited this time around. I'm legally allowed to enter this place. Hello? Where's the wizard man? Wizard man? Did he tell me where he was going to wait for me? Speak to him in his study. Okay. Ah, there he is. Hello, sir.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place?
Sighing, Arkamir glances up at a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across a calendar entry, digging the nib hard enough that scratching fills the silence.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
Because it's an old city.
Sadly, I did not invite you here for a discussion of city planning.
I mean, that's up to you, I guess.
Rather than waste our time with pleasantries, let us get to the business of the hour. My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
That was me.
How very pleasing to hear an honest admission. At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
Wizards have a circle of, like, a council or something?
If you imagine that imp blood is easy to remove from carpet, I invite you to clean up after yourself. I am less pleased about the Harappo epic resting in the hands of those who lost it once before.
I'm gonna say you had no lawful right to it, but that's probably not true.
Did I ask a question?
Yes.
The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
Go on.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity.
Aethys?
The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
The Deadfire will be lucky if any of its reefs endure the long walk.
Indeed. It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical.
I mean, that's my main quest, man.
We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Normally, the Circle's involvement constitutes the worst possible outcome. Or have you already forgotten the Blackwash Falls incident?
Adolf watches Arkamir through narrowed eyes.
Kalakoth replaced the water. What more do you desire? An apology?
What is it?
The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekitaka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
What kind of research are we talking?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course. No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables.
Quest, but you're already on the quest. It's more like it's like a guy. There, I'm on the main quest, and the guy on this gives me a side quest to do the main quest. It's like you have to. I'm going to kill a dragon, and somebody tells me, "Hey, I need you to kill the dragon for 5 gold pieces." I need to go and get 5 gold pieces from the dragon's hoard. Can you please do that? I mean, I was gonna kill him anyway, to save the world. But I can do that, I guess. Why ask me and not the researcher?
She vanished from academic research, and therefore her livelihood.
Huh.
All signs point to her lab being abandoned.
I'll do it.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
I don't know what that means.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
Oh, the Torment Men were in the White March DLC, right? They were the mercenary band trying to take over the Mage's Tower, which we never visited because it was high-level combat, which I absolutely hate.
Mercenaries, I suspect. Expensive ones, if they take such pains to advertise their standard. My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research. Research which we disregarded.
Mm-hmm.
Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore, and a household staff to replenish.
Yep. Okay, well, another destination to go out. How close are we to leveling up? Eh, we're a few bits away. Do we have any other quests before we leave? Let's see. Sail, 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 sail. Wait. Sail, 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 sail. That's for later. Oh, we have the medicine to give back. That's right, I forgot about that one. Sail and return. Okay, so we have two last quests before we stop for today. Let's go back to the gullet and give the medicine for the epidemic. Then we can go back to the shipwright and get a discount and maybe try and buy some ship upgrades, I guess. Let me just fast forward my way out of here. What? Let me leave. I'm leaving. Alright. Over here, please. It's gonna be inside the sanctuary. That's where they have the healers working on the cure. Up. Done. Hello.
Need something?
Here's the medicines. Her eyes, watery and red, dart between you and the file you hold.
That could save an awful lot of sick people.
Sure, here you go. She takes the bottle from you and uncorks it. A sharp, pioneering odor escapes.
That's the stuff, all right. Thank you. That's from me and from the children of the Dawnstar.
$50.
If you'll excuse me, I better start treating the sickest ones.
Well, that was short. Alright. And then finally the ship berth person. The shipyard guy. I got a debt all solved out, so now I get a discount. How much money do I have? Ah, almost 10,000. I should stop by a store.
You hear?
Sell stuff.
Stars granted Preetly the power to heal the plague folk. I always knew she was a blessing.
Here. Go to... I guess go over here. Well, whatever. I should sell my stuff in one particular place so I can buy it back if I need to, I think. Let me go inside to the armory here. I'll sell armors and weapons to them. I think it makes sense. Wait, no. Go to the discount place, because maybe then I'll get better prices for my sold stuff. If I get a discount, do I also get a bonus to my sellables? I hope so. Hello, sir. Business time.
Ahoy there. Any news worth telling?
I did your quest.
Best news I've heard since I arrived on this rock. What of Captain Redora?
I don't know.
Has she sobered up yet? Or do we need to shake her by her ankles?
Nah, I solved it.
Aye, but... as much as I want to help Redora, it's time I started looking after myself. Matters being what they are, Redora's commission is yours, if you can afford it.
And the dog wants to leave. What is the commission, I wonder? Oh, doggo. Let me check the commission. How good is it?
That'll be the Iron Thunderer. Canon well deserved of her name.
I am just missing one cannon on my boat. I mean, on my ship.
Maybe she doesn't stand up to Rauatai's standards, but she's got heart. For 1,000 pyres, she'll crack a hull, scour a sail, or splinter a deck like an imp with something to prove.
That's my reward, you saying?
1,000 is plenty less than I offered the seasoned captain. My hands are tied. Sorry.
What about the discount?
You will? I mean, you will. Your vessel will spit fire like a worm with a belly full of fire.
You gave me 4 of these.
Well, come take a look.
10% discount. Okay, time to sell. Up. First weapons. We don't need any of these, I think. I guess I'll keep the grimoires. Just in case. I might even get a ship upgrade. Okay. Keep the grimoires, please. There we go. Next, armor. We can just sell all this stuff, it's fine. I think. Next, magical stuff. I can sell the hat and the cloaks. What about these things? Stone of Power. They're not worth much. I'll keep it. I'm keep them around. That's 7,000 monies. I'm looking to get a Dao, which is 31,000 money points. Let me see. Maybe first customize my ship and see what I'm missing. My ship customization button is this one. No, it's this one. There it is. Are these really better than what I have? Oh, I bought one of these with my money when I shouldn't have. Right. There we go. Next up, we have new sails and a new hull pattern. This one gives me more travel speed. Let's see. This one's just sort of better than this one. Okay. We're missing some of these miscellaneous upgrades. And my ship crew is full. Let me speak to you. Let's see. Waves, frames, supplies. I want a miscellaneous upgrade. Ooh, an anchor. What does that do? Combat speed and travel speed. For 16,000? Hell no. Arcane Lantern. 10% travel speed. That's decent. Captain's quarters. Upgrade the cabins of the captain to be more luxurious. I'll pick up one of these. One. Just one. One. Living steel anchor. A bright lantern. I'll pick up the arcane lantern too. 10% travel speed is not to be messed with. Bam. Expensive, but I think it's worth it. So, captain's quarters. Yep. Oh, that's permanent, huh? And the arcane lantern. Up. Nice. So now we go way faster, I think. Well, slightly faster. I guess.
Sure.
That'll be that for today, I think. We turned in literally every single quest I could, I turned it in. So now all we have left are places I have to sell to. Our companions. We've talked with every single one of our companions. No, there's more people to talk to. Well, we'll do that next time. Our main quest, we have our destination for our next main quest. We have new equipment. We have, I think we're maybe slightly over-leveled. What's about to come next? Almost level 9. Level 12 was the max level in the last game. I wonder how high it's gonna get in this game. But yeah, we did literally every single thing I could in the city. So because of that, I've got lots of XP, and because of that, I might be over-leveled. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that'll be that for today. A bit of a shorter stream, but I think that's appropriate. Because I'm tired. Because I played D&D until 5 AM yesterday. So, you know, that happens. Anyway, see you tomorrow for sailing back again to the sea and stuff. Bye bye.